Hey, what's up guys? It's SciFX here and welcome to the second installment of my top 10 experiences on the 360. This time we're going to be looking at games for co-op and Horde gameplay. Coming in at number 10 is one of the most mind-boggling games ever made. Halo fucking Reach.
We're talking about Halo fucking Reach. Fucking Reach. Get ready.
Okay, we're talking about
Armalok.
Halo Reach was actually pretty sick for a little bit, but it was also horrible for a lot of it. Okay, co-op firefight had its moments, whether it be spawn killing on the fucking alien-based map that I can't remember, or a courtyard, or playing by yourself and shooting grunts in the face, or playing with the mods on and you could jump 100 feet and move 100 miles an hour trying to get the million score achievement, or beating Nightfall in 4 minutes, or playing a mission for 2 hours with all the skulls on just to realize that the weekly challenge is over and you won't get any credits. It had pretty fun co-op moments for me, and Horde elements as well. Firefight was pretty well done. And then what do they do with Halo 4? They just get rid of it. You know, oh my god. But yeah, Reach was pretty sick for co-op and Horde. Number 9 is a game that was free, just became free a couple weeks ago, and that's Crackdown. I've seen footage of GTA, and I've seen Karma not be able to go onto a certain level because his car can't get down there. Where in Crackdown, he can just get out, pick up the car, and throw it over there, wherever you want to go. Crackdown is fucking awesome. If you haven't, I'm sure a lot of you have downloaded it. But if you haven't gotten your character to all 4 stars, I recommend you do, because once you have full agility and full gun skill and explosives, that game is just sick as shit. You just kill everything. And number 8 is another Halo game. Another disclaimer. Halo 3 is sick, alright? It's probably number 1 on every list, but not on this list, not on the previous list. But Halo Combat Evolved. Me and Snake played that game, and you know, it was when we beat it on Legendary, man, we had our moments of getting our asses kicked, and we got lost on several levels where we'd literally spend like a good half an hour just trying to find where we're supposed to go. And then we had, you know, multiple tries at beating the library level on Legendary with less than 30 minutes, but you know, that game was awesome. I got all the achievements on it. It was definitely worth it. Halo definitely started out good as far as campaign-wise, and boy did it finish fucking horrible. But yeah, Chief has always been the man. And then, oh my god, trying to get the achievement where you had to beat the last level and not flip the warthog. And if you flipped it once, you couldn't just revert to the last checkpoint. You had to completely restart the level. Oh my god, dude. Tough achievement right there, but it was worth it. But yeah, that game co-op is sick. Number 7, another Halo game. Halo's pretty sick for co-op, and that's ODST, coming in higher than CE because 4-player co-op was really good for that. Me and Cobra played that a lot. Ice Gunner. I really liked the ODST campaign and storytelling. And the damn Vidmaster achievements and Yum Yum driving backwards in the Ghost. Yeah, hey, SciFX, they don't shoot at you if you drive backwards in the Ghost. And then we revert to the last checkpoint and we just see Yum Yum's Y26 in the Ghost driving backwards. And he gets fucking raped by like 7 Covenant. And it's like me, Mariachi, and Trump just all not saying a word, and then eventually like, Yum Yums, don't ever do that again. Oh my god, classic shit right there, trying to get the Vidmaster achievements. Oh man. And then you have like, we were trying to do the firefight one, and I think either me or Trump like lagged out on this last wave of trying to get that shit after playing it for like 45 minutes. Oh my god, Halo has some good co-op experiences, man. And in number 6, right in the middle of the pack again, is Red Dead Redemption.
Gang shootout. Oh my god. Did you seriously just do that?
Hold down. Try and look at the scoreboard.
Really?
Come baby, you get that! I'll lead the... What up, son? Oh, we got it. Just got the achievement. Ryan just went in there and got fucking raped.
Dude, we should all just murk Ryan real quick.
Alright,
That's fine.
I got it.
Number 5 is Gal 1. Not Gears of War 3 Horde, not Gears of War 2 Horde, Gears of War 1 co-op with Vesh. Some of the funniest moments of my life occurred while playing with him. When I remember I uploaded a video a long time ago, and I wasn't recording voice like a retard, but when the sniper takes out Carmine, and Vesh pointed out how he runs away, we laughed so damn hard. Oh my god, man. When the way he runs away, man, it's fucking legendary. But yeah, that campaign is sick for co-op. Don't ever play it by yourself. Although I did play, when I didn't have Xbox Live, I only played the campaign on Insane by myself, and I like knew the enemy routes. It was pretty fun, but co-op, sick game for sure. Number 4 is a game that, you know, it could have been a lot better, and I could have played it a lot more, but Fear 3 was actually pretty damn sick for co-op. Not necessarily for single player, but the main character's brother is like some kind of devil, like total asshole demon. Wow. He is an all-world slaying machine. You can't, like, you don't have a gun, you don't spawn with a gun with him. You go into people like Neo at the end of Matrix 1. You just fly into them, and you take control of them. And I think you might move faster, but I'm not sure. And if you die, you just turn back into the ghost and fly into somebody else. So dying as him was basically impossible. And that was really, really sick. Just taking control of like the enemy snipers and blading everybody else. Awesome co-op experience right there. And you couldn't play through him as the first playthrough. You had to beat the game to be able to play as him. And then it also had like some Horde elements, which were kind of decent. And then they'd send the fucking Samara girl after you, and if she looked at you, it would like reverse your controls. Or if you looked at her, I should say, it would fuck up your controls, and then you'd like respawn in some random area, I'm pretty sure. So that was actually pretty difficult. And then there was a game mode that I never got to play, where there was a wall that constantly came up behind you, kind of like the boulder and like Indiana Jones, but it was a wall, and the only way, you know, to go, you had to keep going forward, and there was enemies that would spawn. You had to keep killing him. You had to keep going forward. That game mode was pretty sick. And then there was one where you spawned as like another like demon thing, but it was like 2 feet tall and moved extremely fast, and you could control like enemy AI just like the other guy. But it was competitive, like, scoring. So it was kind of like a free-for-all against, you know, the people you're playing with and the AI. The AI score, of course, didn't count. So you'd have to kill the AI, and you'd have to kill each other. And then if you killed each other, you'd be the little demon rat flying around. And, you know, you could get killed by him, too. And that was fucking sick. Me and Snake had some lol moments on that. Too bad I never played that against real people. It definitely had some potential. But yeah, that game, I didn't play it nearly enough. It was awesome though. Coming in at number 3 is one of the most hated games probably I've seen in a long time. This is Resident Evil 5. You know, it's not scary enough, it's not dark enough, it's not very fun, but I've never played single player, and I don't intend to. But co-op, this game, I've beaten it, I think, with Brent, Snake, Wrath, and Cobra at least once, pretty much with each. Like, infinite ammo mode, you can beat the game with RPGs in like, I think like an hour and a half. You can just literally shoot RPGs everywhere, and you can use any gun with infinite ammo once you do all the necessary things to unlock it, which can be a pain in the ass. But I just remember me and Cobra doing certain battles, dude, battles where we're running around with the default pistol with like 100 shots, struggling to get kills, and actually using the flamethrower to kill that one monster. And it was fun. It was classic Resident Evil, and it was a struggle. And then we came back with infinite ammo, and we could beat every single boss in less than 5 seconds. But yeah, I loved running around, just seeing the difference between struggle and absolute rape. Resident Evil 5 is really fun co-op. Don't let the naysayers say anything else. And then coming in at number 2, we have Mass Effect 3's online Horde mode that I wasted or spent a lot of money on. Hundreds, I don't even want to know how much money. It's a lot. Those damn premium Spectre packs and trying to get Onyx weapons, man. But it was really fun playing it, and playing as all the different characters. The DLC, you know, was free, but then you still, or I would end up paying money to try to get the characters and fucking GI, and just using, you know, teamwork to take down Atlases and Banshees and stuff, and playing with the randoms on that game. Legendary moments for sure. But after playing the game that's going to be number 1, you could really see the potential that a new Mass Effect multiplayer will have if they do it again, of course. Because only having, what was it, 5 different skill trees and not being able to fill out every single tree, you know, and only having so many really variations with all of the characters, you know, it kind of hindered the experience sometimes. And but the game was still sick, and I played it. I think I put easily over 20 days into the multiplayer. A lot of Glacier Gold runs near the end of the life cycle. And that's one of the few games I actually went on the forums for. Got into a few arguments. I remember this one time, me and Snake were playing. It was like a Wave 5 upload, and we had a Solarian infiltrator who used all 5 mini-jail and failed the clutch. Or actually, it was Wave 6, wasn't it? Yeah, it was Wave 6, and he failed the clutch with a Claymore Solarian infiltrator, which is like top tier, easy, against Cerberus. And either, I think I sent him a message saying he was horrible or something around there, and he ended up making a thread. And I was like, well, this could be him. You know, it kind of described the situation that he was in. It was a different username from Gamertag, and I ended up posting in it. And let's just say it just blew up from there. And there was pages and pages of whose story was right. I had like 2 people defend me. I tried to say how, you know, what the real situation was, and he was bad for not clutching it, and everybody else was just hating on me. Can't remember that exactly, but the thread ended up turning into a funnel cake appreciation thread. So that shows how how much of a pussy that kid was. No offense, but really? So yeah, Mass Effect 3 multiplayer was fucking sick, and hopefully they'll do it again with whenever they start off with a new Mass Effect series on next gen. And coming in at number 1 is the good old Borderlands 2 with Gunzika and the Siren, the Commando, and the Assassin, and Psycho. Borderlands 2 is the co-op experience on the current gen. There's just so many different things to do, and it's really easy to play with other people. I've played with randoms on that game. That it's been actually pretty fun. And it's one of the best games I think for co-op ever made, easily. I mean, there was a point where me and Wrath beat the game like 3 times in like a week, just leveling up our characters. And I mean, we were getting lost on that game. I think one Saturday morning I logged on at like 11 a.m. and we're in like Opportunity, and we beat the game, and then by that same night we were beating the game again from like, and we started out like level 34, and then we got to like 50 or around there, 55, I don't know. But I mean, you could literally get lost on that game, and just you can do whatever you want. You can easily change your build. You can basically fight whoever you want, go into certain areas, you know, farming for weapons and playing against the raid bosses, and just the whole world and all of the characters are all likable except for Mordecai. But it's an awesome free roam / just story oriented world with really, really good co-op gameplay, and it's definitely number 1 on my list. So next time we are going to go over top 10 games you should never have and never touch for the 360.